Hi guys, thank you for tuning into my channel. This is your girl Tiffiany. Now, today we're just talking about word on the block, word in the street. Are you ready for the tea? Or are you ready for the tea? Okay, so I know a lot of us are like watching this whole movie on Netflix. Like it's a series, not even a movie, like what I'm talking about. Squid Game. Everybody's talking about it. Alright? If you don't know what Squid Game is, like I'm about to put you on. Alright. So there's a whole bunch of things that Squid Game actually teach you, like a whole bunch of life lessons, like watching it. Like I love to watch shows that actually show me something and not like just watch mindless television and this and that. You got to give me back some sort of thing. This way I can learn a little bit something about life and this and that. That's why I'm so smart, okay? Because I analyze certain situations. I got to be in certain situations to know certain situations, this and that. But learning from shows, it makes me a better person and know what not to do, of course. Anyway, I'm gonna about to put you on. If you don't know Squid Games, this is Squid Games. It seems to me like the Asian community and stuff is just killing it in the game with movies and so forth. It's so interesting. And Squid Game has a lot of buzz right now. Like everybody is literally talking about it, seriously. Okay, but let's focus. This show, it has so many twists and turns like no other business, okay? You gotta really pay attention to it. Once you watch Squid Game, you be like, wow. Because it teaches you a lot of life lessons. I mean, if you haven't watched Squid Games, I don't want to be a spoiler alert to this, so at discretion, watch this. I'll give you a time to not watch this video, or let's just get into it. Let me be real with you, because I'm like 31 right now, right? And I just had to learn the hard way. And that being said, I know at this point, like the choices in life, like whatever we make in life, it determines everything. It changes everything. So you gotta be really careful of the choices you make in life. So let's just say the CEO is like the green light, okay? Let's just say the CEO is the green light. And let's just say the barber and like the mechanic and stuff is the red light, okay? So, and that's stop. So there's like go and there's stop. Red light, like Planet Fitness. You see like how they have like a red light and green light? Let's just say the CEO is go, and let's just say the red is just the barber or the mechanic, right? Listen, we gotta just bring it in and just recognize what we can recognize, because every choice you make in Squid Game, whatever it is, whatever they teach you, is very important, and it determines everything or every factor in your life. So you got to try to make the right choice, and who knows what the right choice is. But the fact to make that step is crazy. So we know the CEO is going to be white collar and the barber mechanic is going to be blue collar, right? See it as that. And let's break it down. Like once you have, let's just say you're single, you get more freedom, you get more to explore and this and that. Versus if you're not single, you're in a committed relationship and so forth. It's commitment first of all, and of course love is always there, because love and commitment is connected for you to like breathe on day-to-day life to make things running, keep that oil spinning. So like when you're single, it's more of you have that independence, and this thing is just set up so brilliantly that they have like, let's just break this down into a category. Like let's just say player is red, and then let's just say guard is blue, okay? Like there's two choices, two different people, all right? This thing is so crazy set up. Like first of all, sex sells. And then you see this like handsome man come out of nowhere, who's just well suited, well dressed and everything, and he approach you and he tell you about like just giving you like these choices, okay? So with all of that, this game is a life-threatening game, whether you know it or not. And that's a science of life, because the decisions you do in life and so forth is life-threatening. Whether you do this, act stupid, go behind bars, pay for your decision, or do this and that and decide to do this, have a better life and so forth, and not get into the nonsense. But so you have choices, just like different types of choices, like you rather do this or you rather do that. You rather be good or you rather be bad, and then you pay for the consequences being bad. Okay? So let's just break it down as a scenario of like every choice you make is very important. Whether you like it or not, it's very, very important, especially to get closer and get to the end game. So you just have to strategize and make sure you're doing the right thing. Okay? So every choice is important. So don't stray away from that. Another one is, ready? You ever like, well, I don't know how that feel at this moment, but you ever be like, say, imagine like a rich person being so rich that they don't know what to do with themselves, and they put themselves in a certain situation because they're so rich and so bored, like they want to do something different, you know? The excitement, the thrill, and this and that, and the whole different class system of different people and the way how they act is just like bonkers to me. So zoom in on this. Like certain celebrities and so forth, especially when they're like filthy rich and so forth, they splurge on so much and they get bored with themselves and they don't know what left to buy, to the fact that they get themselves into like certain type of situation because they're so bored. I mean, like, can you blame them? And then I'm like, damn, really think about it. Like, how many real estate can somebody possibly can have? Okay, there's only so much in terms of like getting bored. How many jets and stuff can somebody own until they get bored? You understand me? How many pieces you think somebody can be collecting and so forth until they get bored? How many? All right, let's just talk about like yachts and so forth, like, you know, because if you're pimping, if you're getting a yacht, right? How many? And you know, there's always some sort of like betting in terms of like sports scenes and stuff, but how many until you get bored and you want something more? Yes, but this is what Squid Game came in. And you can see how people who got so much money that's pouring out of their veins get bored, and the things that they do. The fact that a collective group of rich people just came together and just tried to play and do certain things with lives of people who are like desperate and who wants like a better future for like maybe their family, and who have a bigger different route, like who is bored and who's just like tapping into this thing is just crazy and amazing. And when you watch Squid Game, it's like the way how it's written, it's like, wow, it's amazing. It's a really great show on Netflix. Like, you guys would check it out. Like, basically, these are a certain type of group of people that think they're better than people. Okay, they think they're better, and they think that they can play the lives like yo-yo with people's lives, okay, because they're so bored. Speaking of, and it's kind of like this kind of capitalist society, which is very freaky to me. I mean, and it's just a different type of people, because these type of people, they don't have no accountability for their actions or any of that sort. So they're not punished. They can do things slip under the rug because, of course, money talks, right? You don't understand the fact that when I watched Squid Game, I saw the importance of kindness. Like, people don't like really, or people just underestimate the value and the art of kindness. Seriously, like, I literally should write a book about this. And that shit comes back to you, because especially like what you give out is what you get back in return, you know? And people don't understand that. And I just had to learn the hard way, and growing up and just analyzing people and just like just seeing certain things, and then you don't know the secret of certain things, but the kindness pays off so much, and the fact that it comes back to you, it is just amazing. guy, forgive me if I'm saying his name wrong, but you know the guy Geim? I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but the way how he treat that old man with kindness is so phenomenal. Like I just had to take a little chapter out of him, the way how we treat people. You gotta give it up. I mean, despite of him having these disabilities and so forth, like Geim had really shown that guy, you know, like he was like a regular person, you know, and it took a lot, like, just to see that transformation. Although he was weak and he wasn't, like, you know, the strongest player, Geim had really took the time to just be there for him. Even so, I remember that other girl he didn't like. I know in the beginning, if you see that they had a little like riffraff, they had a little like misunderstanding and so forth. And I know he didn't like the girl at first, but he still treated her with kindness, although he had a disagreement and so forth with her, you know. And just to like flip around and turn that and to see him grow, it's just amazing to watch that. And the fact that he didn't like her, the fact that he still show her kindness is incredible. And that should be like a life lesson I feel that we should take. Although you don't like somebody, you still should respect them or show them kindness, like when it matter, okay? And just like brush it off and don't have ill intent to like break them down or treat them because of your jealous or emotional type situation or whatever it is to make you get so angry with them or treat them a certain type of a way. I love the fact that even though he didn't like her, he still respect her. Yeah, kindness. Let's put that shit on a hoodie. Give kindness. Listen, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way and just you gotta be careful who you trust. Point blank, period. Yeah, Squid Game showed me a hell of a lot of that. And this is why. Ali, his character, oh my god. His character, it was so pure, he was so nice. But then you have to understand that won't get you far in life, right? You saw that whole transformation. Yeah, Ali he was like the Indian guy in the Squid Game, and I love the way how it was well written. But let's just really call facts. That's the way how human nature works, period. Betrayal, lies, fighting, this and that. It's so much, it's so messy. Every man's is for themselves, and I had to learn the hard way. Yeah, man, being nice would not get you friggin' far in life. Like, why my mom didn't teach me that? Why did my dad didn't teach me that? So, cousins, sisters, brothers, views, fans, family, associates, workers, listen what I'm saying. Be careful who you trust. I'm gonna put that on a hoodie. Yes, that banker really did a number to that Indian kid. I mean, damn. And for his own pleasure. Like, he was so smart, so intelligent that poor kid. Like, at the end of the day, you know you want to grow, okay? And sometimes you got to tap into yourself and just try to analyze the thing that actually makes you grow. Because if you're not living, what's life without living? I hate to break it to you, but at the end of the day, you got to learn what is holding you back, okay? You got to tap in and really be truthful to yourself, you know? That's crazy because, like, the banker and Ali was so, like, you can see their relationship and the whole kindness and be careful who you trust. You see those two and the characters, how it plays out of really be careful who you trust. Because I don't want to be giving away everything, but look how that entire situation occurred. Look how that entire situation played out. Listen, on a serious note, Squid Game taught me that I must slow down, because I'm always on the go all the time, okay? And sometimes it's necessary. And Squid Game, something about slowing down, it just rang a bell. I'm like, yo, you're doing too much. Sometimes you need to slow down to just analyze situation before moving forward and just, you know, proceed with caution. Listen, you remember that game they played, red light, green light? All I couldn't think about is like proceed with caution. You know, because everything happened so fast. And that older man, he killed it. He did his thing. So I just saw the importance of like not panicking and not freaking out. And so, you know, like, you know how you freak out and be so overly dramatic, especially Leos? Oh my goodness. Like, the art of like not panicking and just going across and moving with caution is really a good help. Yo, you remember Gi-hun, he was paired with another team and it was strength versus people who weren't that a heavyweight on certain situations on getting the team successful in the end. I'm sorry to be a spoiler alert, but that's exactly what happens. And the importance of, not just because of strength, because people like would see muscles and see that intimidation and so forth, but if you don't have no brains behind it to execute the work and so forth, it's like, you're gonna lose. That tug of war game was so brilliantly written that it's unbelievable. The fact that to portray how, it matter how, if you got muscles, right? If you don't have brains and you have the strategies to execute certain things, the muscles is nothing, okay? Look at the end results of that. I didn't even see that coming. The fact that they had so many twists and turns and like the unexpected happened, brilliant. Apparently, you gotta be equally balanced. Without that, and in any situation, you always gotta get your muscle. But if you don't have an art to have like a strategy and have this sort of teamwork, you won't go so far. Don't you agree? Thank you, Squid Game, for giving me that life lesson. Yo, you gotta give it up to Sang-woo because he showed a different side of us that I don't know people are willing to accept, but that's what people really do in day-to-day life and so forth, and that's human nature for you. Sang-woo really showed a different level of the way how we really act, and we need to like do a little bit better. But you gotta make sure you're good, right? You can't expose too much about, you can't expose and might probably tell people about your health to that extent, because telling people that and so forth and telling people your weakness can be detrimental for your gains. So, and even if that happens and it shows and something that you can't prevent and it's like people would know anyway, people would take advantage off of that to better themselves or have that one step ahead of you. It's so crazy, but that's what happens. So in order to like not put yourself in that situation, just make sure your health and your wealth is secured, and so you don't have to bend backwards and be desperate and do that or stoop that low. Listen, I definitely can't wait for Squid Game 2. What do you think? Hi guys, thank you for tuning into my channel. Now, if you want merch in terms of, this is my Squid Game remix right here, go check it out at tiffanybeauty.com. And again, thank you for your support. This is your girl Tiffiany. Now, bye-bye now. Alright guys, don't forget, leave a thumbs up so you can help with this lovely algorithm. Don't forget to share with your close friends. I deeply would appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and thank you for watching guys. Love you. Bye-bye.